Young here, part of Pick Dawgz, and it's a wonderful Wednesday. And what are we doing? We're shopping. We're shopping for player props. That's what we do here at Pick Dawgz. We're going to be looking at the best NBA player props. Points, rebounds, and assists, everything under the NBA Association. Don't worry, I got you guys covered. And I'm going to let you guys know if these bets are hitting at a 60% clip, 80% clip, all the way up to 100% clip. If you guys want our best bets, everything that we're picking today, betting on for the week, hit us up on the premium pick tab, man. You can't go wrong. Man, yesterday, man, NHL prop shop was hot, man. Cleared it out with Bedard. Over his shots on goal, he had 6. Gave out McKinnon over his shots on goal. He had 6. I mean, we had a couple of NBA props to get us over there on top. But always, man, let me know what your guys' best bet. Let me know in the comments below. Let's go ahead and get it started, man. As you can see, man, it's out here in the cold, but we still got money to get. First game that I like, man, I'm looking at the Cleveland Cavs. My guy, Donovan Mitchell, his point prop's only at 28.5. And at 28.5, he's been able to go over this at a 60% clip. 3 out of his last 5 games, he went over this. I'm not going to stop playing Donovan Mitchell until the books raise that to 29 to 30 points. 28.5, that's an average for me for Donovan Mitchell for the Cleveland Cavs the last 3 years. Now, next game that I'm looking at. By the way, what's your Spotify top playlist? Let me know in the comments below. Mine just came out. Y'all wouldn't believe who's number 2. It's Sabrina Carpenter. All right, man, Anthony Black. I'm looking at him. Guard for the Orlando Magic. 3rd or 4th year player right now. His point prop's at 14.5. He's been able to go over this at a 60% clip. 3 out of his last 5 games, he went over this prop. Him and Desmond Bane, they can kind of rotate, man. Desmond Bane just don't got the green light over there with the Orlando Magic. That coach likes to trust players that he has and that he can rely on. And Anthony Black, it took him a long time to finally get playing time. We're taking him in this spot today. Indiana Pacers, Pascal Siakam's point props right around 22.5. The betting tools like the over. I tend to agree with this. He's been over 22.5 points at an 80% clip, going for 24, 24, 24, and 26. Man, what are we doing out here? Kobe numbers. Now, Los Angeles Clippers taking on the Atlanta Hawks. I like Kawhi Leonard. Over his point prop at 23.5. 39, 30, and 36. Going over this at a 60% clip. 3 out of his last 5 games. Now, he left me at the altar one time against the Lakers at 19. This is a game to where I think he's really going to be right there at 23 or 27 and 30. So, I'm taking him in this spot, and I like Kawhi Leonard to go out there and ball against them Hawks. Now, Cade Cunningham, Detroit Pistons taking on the Milwaukee Bucks. Last game out only at 18 against the Atlanta Hawks. But he's been over his point prop, 27 points. 60% clip. 3 out of his last 5 times he went over this prop. Let's take him in this spot playing against the Milwaukee Bucks. Think he's going to be running and gunning up and down that court. Next, I'm looking at Dallas Mavericks. PJ Washington, point props at 15.5. Going over this at a 60% clip for us. 3 out of his last 5 times. If you played this prop individually, you came out on top. Man, he's been a guy that's been getting his over here for the Dallas Mavericks ever since they traded Luka Doncic. And he's been getting up about 16 points per game. Houston Rockets, Amen Thompson. I'm taking him. Over 16.5 points. Taking on my Sacramento Kings. Been over this number at a 60% clip for us. 3 out of his last 5 games. Alperi Sengun. I'm taking him. Over his points at 22.5. Last 2 games, he went over it, okay? Besides that, he hasn't went over that in a consistent rate in his last 5. But playing against my Kings, he's going to have a great game out there. You could even take him over his rebounds and assists and make him a trifecta spot. You heard it here first. Now, I was leaving him off the list, but I can't because he only let me down once. And I ain't mad at that. And I got my Sacramento Kings hoodie on, so it got to be right. Give me Keegan Murray. Keegan Murray over 16.5 points. Man, he's been hitting this prop for us all games except for his last one out. Yeah, it's cool. He didn't give us to the window on that one, but today against the Rockets, he's getting us paid. Let's take Keegan Murray over 16.5 points. Now, 2 NHL prop shops to get you guys on top, man. And you know who it is, man. Actually, it's 1, and it's just because of the team that he's playing. Dylan Gunther. I know you heard the name here a lot, and you're going to hear a lot more, but this year, he's been up and down, up and down. Not the most consistent on goals, but playing against the Anaheim Ducks, a.k.a. the Anaheim hockey team that sucks out here where I live, man, he's gonna get everything that he wants out there. So take Dylan Gunther over 3 shots on goal, okay? I like that prop. Now, I went through the whole prop shop for you guys, let you guys know exactly what we're betting on and everything like that. Like Mitch Wilson would say, let's make it a winning day and be kind to somebody out there. hit up the likes, hit up the subscribe, and let me know your guys' Spotify top playlists and your top artists for 2025, man. Mine was Gunna, Benny the Butcher, Sabrina. Who else? Yeah, man, there we go. That's enough. All right, make sure you guys like and subscribe so you know when we go live. Pick Dawgz.